Jacko. Watch you, Billy. On you, man. All right, then? Yes,
A mucky line you got there, cobber.
good for soup. £10 a pound, you can't grumble at that, can you?
You know where I can get a room?
Well, depends if it's a room you want to make tomato soup in.
Yeah, all right, we'll give us a bob's worth.
Try Annie Abelson's in there, she takes lodgers. And he don't go lugging her out of bed before 8, though. She's bone idle, she wouldn't half wail.
Is that pub your local?
Yeah,
Special licence?
yeah, that's right. Oh, there's one up the garden, a bit more posh.
Yeah, where's that?
Covent Garden. Tell me you don't want to live around here, someone will peel you for breakfast. There I go, handpicked this morning. Hey!
See ya.
Great big hulking Australian show-off.
Who's that then?
Dunno. How you been, Danny?
Oh, all right, how are you, Billy?
Your mum coming out today?
Never misses. Tookie.
Well, she ought to, Danny. You ought to pack her off for a bit. Here, Sam. What's Tommy down there? He ought to get nicked.
Nothing, Billy. Nothing in the gossip, anyhow.
Oh, well, this is lot then, isn't it? Nothing's what Tookie feeds on. Acting Chief Market Inspector Took finds a lump of innocence, he cooks it up proper. You'll stick to it till you swing. Oh, hello, Tookie.
Oh, Mr. Bush.
I'm shifting a bit. I was just going to get these chips out of the way.
Which means they're in the way, doesn't it?
All right. 3 chips obstructed. You want to lumber me? Right, I'm lumbered. And busy.
I want to see you, Billy.
Eh?
In the special, say?
For God's sake, Took. Now, why do a circular waltz over me corpse? All right, 5 in the post.
As soon as you set up.
Hey, listen, if it's not the chips, what do you want to see me for?
What have you done?
That's no answer.
I'll be waiting, Billy.
You got me a shoe?
Better than squash, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a double. What's all this for?
Have a banger.
I got it. You want me to grass on someone, is that it, Tookie?
Well, there's a turn-up, Billy. Who do you know you can grass?
You. Now, come on, what terrible load of shtuck's taking residence in your rotten bonds? I've got to go.
I know, Billy, that's it. You've got to go.
Eh?
You got to go, Billy. You should have got out Hardy Lane years ago. You need to sell out, Billy. You should have sold out. You should have sold out before you bought in, mate.
You right rotter. What, sell out to you?
Well, I think you're ready to sell, Billy, and, well, I know a buyer.
I might have tumbled. Nothing straight with Tookie. You got a new twist on, eh?
Twist, Billy? What twist, eh?
This twist. A stallholder wants to sell out, so what's he got to sell? Just his license, nothing more. No F&F for a couple of moth-ridden curtains, no stock, no key. Thanks, Tookie. So what's the law? He turns his license in and crawls away to die. But what's the custom, eh, Tookie? Now, what's that?
The custom is sanctioned by precedent.
Yeah, who said not? But it's a bit different now, isn't it? Because when you sell the information you want to sell, don't you? And who do you sell it to? Well, to the bloke who's mad enough to buy. Says he can be up to council bright and early, ready to grab your license on a first-come, first-served rule as soon as you turn it in. And then in clops Tookie the taker. Acting Chief Bloody Market Inspector Took with his new twist.
Well, I'm getting a commission from the buyer, Billy, but I'm not asking you for one.
Well, you don't have to. You pass the money, don't you, from him to me? Only what he gives you isn't what you give me, is it? Nah. You cut from the top and the bottom, and then you have a bash in the middle.
Have another drink. Rinse your mind.
Because when a buyer turns up to council, what counts? As Acting Chief Bloody Market Inspector, it's your recommendation that's a clincher. Hey, what do you charge for a recommendation these days, Tookie?
I'll get you 500 for your license, Billy.
Hey?
That's right, 500.
5? Oh, yes, of course. Commission on price. The bigger the price, the higher the cop. Oh.
Maybe 6 if I say you're stubborn.
Yeah, well, I am. I don't have to convince you, do I?
No, Billy, no.
Let's say I'm even adamant. So make it 1,000.
You've gone wild and improbable, Billy.
Make it 2,000. Make it 1,000,000. Don't make no odds, because I ain't buying anyway. Yesterday, maybe. But this morning, Tookie, this morning, you're too late. I'm onto the biggest deal I've ever had.
If it's only bigger than anything you've ever done so far, Billy, I can wait. I can wait.
Yeah? Well, I can't. I'll see you.
Whiskey. One.
I know a cellar. Cut you 20% of the commission.
You know when you can produce when Crew wins the cup.
Needs to be quick, does it?
End of the month till the bar's got the offer of the store to the Portobello Road.
Yeah, well, it's all right. My cellar needs a bit of working on, that's all. Question of price, really. You impressed me, Tookie, but you didn't defer me.
I could work a bit at that.
Right. Make it a couple.
Who's this cellar you know?
Come on, it, Tookie. Think I'm kinked. But 20%'s not much of a cop on commission, now, is it?
Bloody exorbitant, if you ask me. But I never bargain. I just give a square deal and forget about it.
Ah, that's the job, Tookie. Forgetting about it's my bit, innit? And that's worth... Well, let's see. Well, what do you cop for a commission these days? Tell you what, Tookie. Make it another 20% or I slip a loose word at the council.
Are you off your bonds? 20 and 20 make 40.
No wonder you envy me education. Now, there's your change. The way I tread on a grasser, 20 and 20 make 50. Grasser.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly not in Sydney now. Better squiz the dump with a view to buying, I suppose. Yeah, is this the dunny? Oh, I mean bathroom.
One of them.
You mean the room's got two?
No, the flat has.
Well, I'd want this one.
Yeah, but this is from our guests, communally.
I'm an Aussie. I'm an Aussie old lady, and I really do bath. Now, £2 a week on top of this room, and you give me the key to the bathroom.
Yeah, but where will the others bath?
Well, they're Poms, and Poms don't bath. Oh, if they get experimental, they can use yours. You have got one, haven't you?
I'm reading it.
Oh, well, £2 a week on top of the room, and you can use mine. Just you, though. We'll get along fine, Mum, so long as you clean up after you.
Here, look at them. Biggest club. Here, beautiful French, Jerry.
Not often the wind's in the west, and normally you don't hear a thing.
Yeah, normally you'd need to be deaf wherever the wind came from. The whole Merry Market's right under the sill, Mum.
The name's Mrs. Abelson.
Yeah, well, how about 5 off for the shindy, Mrs. Abelson, eh? Where do I cook?
On the ring.
Ruth, what is it?
Yes, well, I'm not taking anything off because you don't like the look of the ring. But you can always buy yourself a new one.
Yeah. Well, you cook for me.
Oh,
I'll
no.
buy the tucker, and you're on another 2 more. Now, what's that make it? That's, 4, 6, 6, 10. What's the grief? It's cheaper than Sydney, whatever it is.
Who's for it? That is again. Come along, come around now. He's all again. Come on, this is it. Get your car to me straight. This is again. Come on, what's your shot? How much is that? 7 what for you? 17 and 6. How about that? 17 and 6 is your bargain, isn't it?
I said I'd take a few of these up to Annie. May as well do it before we get busy.
Yeah.
There's the 15 in the bag already.
Hey, Polly.
Oh, hello, Billy.
Thank you,
You
sir.
Tookie the Buzz all right?
Hey? Oh, yeah. Listen, Paul.
Look, I've been thinking about you. Gives me the miseries watching you try to stand up all day across from me.
Come on now, go around.
Now, look, you're cropped, Polly. Now, why don't you admit it and take on it?
Oh, why does the old lane try to convince me I'm ill? I feel all right.
Now, listen, Polly. You ever think of selling?
No, sir, I'm
Every day.
Well, if you got a good price, you could buy some indoor business. Newsagent. Well, it can't be done, you know.
Not on what I'll get for my licence.
We could all keep our ear to the ground. There's buyers about, I know that. Here, listen. I've heard of 500 nicker being easy to cop. What's that, Paul?
Well, yeah, all right.
Listen, Billy, if you hear of a buyer with 600, don't tell me. I've been over it all too often. I wouldn't know how to work any other kind of dodge. And I've got to look after Danny.
Sorry, Paul, don't let me upset you. I'm not worth it. Here, listen. Look, if I give you a whiskey, you don't shout it, eh, Paul?
I can't sell, Billy.
No, not that. Your oranges, them Japanese. Now, get rid of them quick. Offload.
Well, what's wrong with them?
There's nothing wrong with them. They're the best in the lane, ain't
Well,
they?
why offload them then? Hey, you up it, Billy. You got oranges coming in this morning, haven't you? That's your deal for today, isn't it? And I'm spoiling your pitch before you're even set up. You offload yours, cocker. Fancy reading you got here.
Yeah, but I'm going there next month.
What, Spain?
Torremolinos or the Costa Brava. Can't make up my mind. They tell me they're both just like Blackpool now.
Why go so far to get to what Blackpool's got already?
Cheaper.
Oh, go on.
No, it's true. Well, it must be. The government reckons you can have a good time there on 50 quid. There's no knocker on the door, Mr. Truscott. You just use your knuckles.
Yeah, well, you promised me a new mattress.
Do you mind? Not now. I've got a friend in. Oh, honestly, the nerve. Mr. Truscott, Mrs. Jessel.
Are you?
G'day.
Would you want a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks.
I thought you were going to change.
Yeah, well, I thought I had.
Well, it may be the Australian idea of Savile Row, but what you had on before you changed looks a good deal smarter to me.
When you go shopping in an open-air market, Mrs. Abelson, you don't dress up, you dress down. Otherwise, you get taken.
What?
Well, you don't go swimming among sharks looking tasty.
Sharks? Here, you watch it. The stallholders down here are all dead straight. You ask Polly. Here! In fact, you apologise to her. She's got a stall herself.
Which one? Well, you look as though you need a bit of cheering up. I'll come and stock up at your place.
I'll look out for you.
They are, love, 1 and a tanner, 1 and a tanner. They are. Dozen oranges, please. 1 dozen, sir, coming up. They're lovely. They're balls of juice, these. Balls of juice. No skin on these, sir. They're all meat. They're all meat and they're lovely.
Come on, roll up. Lovely, Gavin. 1 and 6 a dozen. Now I'll have 2 dozen. Just as well you're early, I've got to pick up my regulars.
How do you manage it? They're the same size oranges opposite at twice the price.
It's a freeze, mate. Some of us capitalists at third, some don't. How many do you want?
Doesn't they?
That's 10, Daddy.
Maybe Mum put the wrong price on, eh?
Your shipment's going 2 and 9 to 3 and 3 all down the lane. Billy said he had a deal on.
Yeah, well, everything else he's got's no better than our stuff.
Don't help you, lads. The oranges will suck all the trade in. Hey, you, Danny Jessel?
Yeah.
I'll have 6 oranges for a start.
Eh?
6 oranges, son.
Yeah, 6 oranges. They're balls of juice.
Hey! You forgot your tomatoes. I'll get them for you in the gutter.
You're being skinned, son. Have you got a second line?
It's the oranges.
Yeah, I know it's the oranges. Where's your second line?
Eh? No, look, Mum told me to get rid of them, you see.
Well, look, don't say it. Just get them. Well, that Pom over there wouldn't give you the address of a DOS house without charging you for it, so he's due for the drop. You've got to do the right thing by me, or you're in the well before you know. Now, listen, Daddy, get those seconds quick. If you don't sell them, I'll buy the lot from you.
Hey, just a minute. Are you serious?
Serious as a museum, son. Now, go on, trundle them over.
Yeah,
go on.
you are.
Mind your bags! Mind your bags!
Right, who's next? How many Jappers? 1 and 6 a pound. Who's next? You got the change? That's 9pence.
3, please.
Hey, just a minute, mate. There's 1,700 in of you.
3 cases.
3 what? Here, listen, I don't do deliveries from here. I've got no time to muck about.
All right, where's the cases, hey? Where's the cases?
Hey, listen, love. Take this Australian oil well home around the yard. Will you give him 3 cases to me, love?
No. I want 3 cases of these, not your second.
Listen, Cole, you pay for the money you've inspected them, eh? 1 and 6, right. Here, well, don't forget your change. Right, next, please. Lovely Jappers. 1 and 6 half an hour. Who wants to go? Lovely Jappers. 1 and 6 a day. Come on now, Jappers.
That one one?
Yeah, I'll have to be under that one there.
Oh, it looks...
Yeah! Paul, you better get down. Hi, Annie.
Hello,
Wasn't
Sam.
watching the time.
No, that's not the trouble. Danny was doing very nicely. Then Billy turns up with a load of Valencias at 1 and 6.
1 and 6?
Yeah, he threw me one. He's in a position to be generous. Hey, what you know? We sold out practically. Get us a cup of tea.
What did you have to leave the stall for? Sam told me I was coming.
No need to, Ma. There's nothing left but the dribs. Take the day off. What about that cup of tea? Paul, it wasn't Danny shifting your stock for you. It was an outsider. Right, that'll be just on the back stuff, lady. Right? Here you are. Now, an orange a day keeps the doctor away. Right, who's the next undernourished but lucky Tom, eh?
Dozen oranges, cook.
Oh, no, wait a minute. There's 1,700 ahead of you, but you look unwashed and unloved, so here you are.
Now, look here. These are the last you've got.
No, don't worry.
Well, I've been waiting.
Now, I've got a few more down here. Now, that's 4, 6, 8, 10... 2 more, mate. 12. There you are.
Come on, give us some.
Yeah, I'll do that because you're in the trade.
I don't want them for nothing.
Yeah, well, use it for something, eh, Tommy? Right. Now, don't ask for 2 dozen because I've only got a dozen left.
Right, let's have the dozen.
Right, here you
I've
are.
had 2 dozen.
Right,
Give 'em
right,
away.
There you are. I thought so. 3 Jaffas and the other 9 last week's Valencias wrinkled up like nuts.
Oh, well, he's nearly finished now.
Yeah, gripes me, though.
Oh, I'm not sorry to see Polly do well for a change, though. Doesn't really hurt us.
You wait till tomorrow. There'll be hundreds back about him Jaffas.
No one to hear him. Thank you, love. No, I'm sorry. We're sold out. Come tomorrow. Be all right then? All right.
There you are, Mr. Jessel. You can afford to buy a drink at the pub now. Come on down. Go let's have a drink. Come on, Danny.
Great big hulking Australian show-off. Catch you where he rolls along like the old bleeding street. You know why we live in a country. Yeah, I'm going off to have a bet.
Hey, Sam! Give us a hand. What's up, Paul? You put your head between your knees. It brings the blood up. Put your head between...
You're not bloody acrobat. Hey, I'll give us some here.
There, that better, my love?
Oh, I don't know why you had to go calling the doctor. It was nothing. Danny, you better go and clear up the stall. Then after dinner, we'll go round the garden and see if there's any pickings.
Listen, Polly. I'm going to let you have some rubbish cheap off my barry. You rest up a bit.
Don't sell rubbish, Billy.
No?
Where you going to go, Ma? Southend?
Southend? You come with me and get some sun. Get your foot off that.
But what about Cornwall, then, eh? What about Cornwall, Ma? Look, I read about it in the papers. All the oil's gone. The sand is lovely.
How much do I owe you, Mr. Truscott?
Don't please yourself, but the quack was right.
You did me a favour. Now do me another, will you, and butt out.
Well, I got nothing to do. I'd run the stall for you with Danny here.
Bobby Digger, what do you know about it?
Ask yourself. I taught you a lesson this morning.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone sell like blue here. He even got rid of the seconds.
Them too.
The lot.
All right, Mrs. Jessel. You're worried about the money. And you're suspicious of me, too.
I never said that.
Oh, come on, I can see it buzzing through your tiny pommy mind. Well, pick this over. How much do you clear in a week?
What?
Well, come on, it's no state secret, is it?
Well, how does she know what she takes, goes, before she gets
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty hard to strike an average.
20?
20? Yeah, 20 and up, that'll be right.
All right, 15 before you can eat, eh?
I don't know. I can't tell.
All right. So we won't argue over 15. Now, 4 weeks at 15 is 60 quid. Fares and hotels, say 40 quid. I'm no philanthropist. That makes around 100. Here, count it off for her. Now, you've got your month's takings and your holiday money. Now, anything I collect on the stall after that's my cop. Hunky-dory?
Listen, what are you, a flipping Australian financier on the slum? And what about the buying? Now, what do you know about buying?
You get it on credit, that's what I know.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't buy on credit, not for my stall. They wouldn't give it you.
Well, if you give me a note empowering me to act on your behalf, you'll have credit for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that'll be the...
Well, you want to know how it's done?
Yeah.
Well, I walk in with 50 quid in my hand. That's my lot, and I plonk it down. Wham! That's my lot. But the Poms don't know that. Not the way I'm dressed and the way I act. And you've got to have an Australian accent.
Yeah.
Darn the crows, I got a thirst. Well, look, you send Danny over to the pub with a note when you finish fondling the money, okay? Hello.
I can't take his money and just go away, Billy.
Listen, you're going, Polly. The Caribbean. Never mind about the bleeding
Yeah,
currency
bring me back
allowance. It's in the Sterling area.
I can't leave Danny.
What's the matter, Billy?
Ah, private grief. You know what that hulking great Australian bosser about's done? He's bought himself into the market for a month without having to pay information money for a licence. Oh, he's twistier than Tukey.
Practically giving them away today. Good on.
Come on now. Who wants them then? Well, you won't get better than these anywhere else in the market. Here, these are the best potatoes in the market.
That's hard to go with it. Very good idea. That's very nice.
How you been, Danny?
How long I've been doing? Fair bonza.
Bonza, eh? You're beginning to talk like him. Hey, you heard from Mum?
Yeah? I get a postcard every morning. Look at that, look. And she says, she's coming back the day after tomorrow. Yeah, she's fine. She's got a suntan.
A south end in summer? That'll hit the headlines.
Yeah.
Morning, Sam. Morning, Blake. Here, don't pile it up in the back, Danny. Just the front. Leave the back to me.
Hey, you bluey?
Rapacious. Now leave the back clear.
Right.
And take the day off.
Hey? But I had just a day off, and Wednesday.
Well, I didn't think much of that ham you got me the other day. Try another place.
Right.
Wolsey Matilda, Wolsey Matilda, Wolf on the wolf.
I'm in, Bluey. Here. What you always got your nose in that thing for? I went through one of your tossaways the other day. Not a bit of news in it. Not the name of one solitary horse.
When you lose on a horse, Billy, you lose the lot. When you lose on stocks and shares, you only lose what you're too slow to get out. So you remember that. You'll nourish your wife consistently.
Yeah, you got a point there. But when do you win?
Whenever you do one of two things. Buy only on certain information, or buy only when you don't have to put yourself in a position of having to sell within a time limit.
Yeah, how comes you're not a millionaire, you know so much? You're like them fortune tellers. They can tell the future, but they get hard done by it just the same.
I am a millionaire, Billy. When I want the money, I just pick this up and see where it's easiest to collect. You know, 10 days ago, I got wind of a little takeover bid. I bought shares when they were cheap and sold them when they were nice and high. In 4 days, I cleared 300 quid.
Yeah. Give us a share I can collect on then.
Rule number 3, Billy. Only push when you want to sell, never when you want to buy. I'm in a buying mood. Tough luck, Billy.
Yeah, spotty lot you got here today. Talking about the front, of course. Can't say how the back will strike me. You haven't had the chips yet.
Well, you ought to know. You follow me around the garden enough. Hey, where were you this morning, though?
I had a deal on.
And the best of pommy luck to you.
And to you, Cox. Tukey's on his way.
Who's Tukey?
Acting Chief Market Inspector Tuke, looking at you from a mile off. That's dodgy for you, Cox.
Well, you're standing here.
She's not after me for a change. She's never after Sam next door. So that leaves you, doesn't it? Here, listen, Cox, you play him soft. You've been here a month now. He hasn't looked up once. That means he's had his eye on the ground and his ear to the grass. He never hits his man when he's looking.
You mean he's crook?
He's smooth as your bonds, mate.
Hello, Tukey.
Hello, Billy. Oh, any more on that race we were discussing?
Well, I've got a whisper on a likely runner, but it needs confirming, you know.
You know where to find me when you're sure. Hello, Mr. Truscott. I don't think we've met.
Yeah, we have now. Goodbye.
I'm Tuke, Acting Chief Market Inspector.
Well, I'm no priest and it's not Saturday, so why are you confessing?
I want to see you, Truscott, at 11. Do you know where my office is?
I don't even want to know what you want to see me about.
I'll tell you when to come.
Well, this is where I work. You can chin-mag with yourself around 11.
All right. You're trading, Mr. Truscott, in Honey Lane, but you haven't got a license.
Yeah, well, I'm working for Polly Jessel. Says so here. Ah, don't touch, just read.
Yes, well, that seems straight enough. Look, as you're only trying to do Polly a good turn, I don't want to interfere any more than I absolutely have to, but... Well, it's a case of keeping several mouths quiet.
The London County Council General Powers Act, 1947, Chapter XLVI, Paragraph 28, unamended in 1962.
Eh?
Read it, I have. Quote, any person holding a street trading licence may employ any other person to assist him in the conduct of his business without any further street trading licence being required. Pull your skull in or I'll bash it in.
Did you hear that, Mr. Bush?
I ruddy rebelled in it, mate.
Look, am I to understand that you are threatening me with violence in front of a witness?
Never. I'm inviting you to a punch-up, that's all. If you want to take me on, just name your time and place. If you don't fancy it, crawl away.
Well, unfortunately, I'm prevented from doing what I'd like to do by my official position.
You, Cock, are a farmyard monstrosity, a crooked chicken. Cluck off.
Bloody marvellous.
Yeah, well, I didn't want him anyway. I've already had breakfast.
$1. No money. Here you go, then. Order gear. Go around now.
Sit up, you're not strain yourself.
Very high quality,
Oh, nothing's the matter with me except your everlasting cynicism. There you go, then. Order gear. There you are. Set this lot up, and I'll go back for the rest.
This is the lot.
Eh?
This is the lot. While you were in the betting shop yesterday, I cleared the rest.
Yesterday it wasn't betting, love. I was studying prospects. And today you'll thank me I did.
Oh, yeah? Those Valencias have got to your head. You know, one orange doesn't make an orchard.
Here, listen. How do you think I'll come by them oranges? By trooping after the rabble to the garden? Nah, by using me box. Out of season Valencias from a fancy restaurant with a fancy great fridge. Only the restaurant gets taxed to death, so who buys at rock bottom?
Oh, you've had your moments, I give you that.
I'll have a ruddy hour full of moments today, you bet on it.
Hey, buying what? Buying what, Billy?
Go around now. Shirts and ties. All the best.
Got something special for you today, Mr. Douglas?
Shirts and ties. Hang on, love.
Strawberries?
Praise on!
Praise? Bloody what?
What praise on?
Well, they look like strawberries to me. I'll have a dozen punnets, please.
Well, don't you want that a price, eh?
Anything within reason, Billy.
All right, 3.5 for a jacket at Douglas.
Is that 2 and 6 a punnet, eh?
Murdering you and I. Here, what do you want all these strawberries for?
I don't like raspberries.
Ask a silly question.
Well, I don't suppose there's any point in asking if there's any left at the garden, eh?
Yeah. No, there ain't.
Well, I'll have 3 chips, please.
Not to you, Cockner.
Oh, come on, but I'm shopping.
Well, you can shop, we'll shop somewhere else.
Yeah, what a toot you say if we knew you were refusing a customer, eh?
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing, Bluey. You're a hulking great Australian basket, but I don't think you can ever grass on anybody. So that's your lot, Cock. Today I'm selling you to a standstill. Here, you better put that stuff of yours in an iceberg. These are the only strawberries in London. I've got the old ruddy corner on them. Yes, now, who's going to have half?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Half a crown of bunny strawberries. How do I do it? Well, my mother's a work.
Hey, Danny! Danny!
Strawberry, half a crown of bunny.
What's
the matter with Bluey?
Billy's done your float lot in for the day, Danny. Even Bluey's admitted it.
Half a crown of bunny strawberries. The only corner in London. The old bird. My mother's a witch. So's me old woman.
Half a strawberry? It's not the time of year. It's for Billy.
Come on, I've only got one pair of hands. Here, what about you? Come on, sunshine, get all this rubbish cleaned up then. Wait!
Hi, Sam. Hi, Annie.
Hey, large scotch when you're ready, Tom.
Anybody sitting here? Okay. We're back in a second. Hey, Tom, and a bucket is flush. Me convict friend, all right? Hey, Louis.
Yeah, be with you. He said just the same as Ian Woolloomooloo.
Come on, I bought you a drink.
Hey, how's Danny doing?
Danny boy like you is done.
I'm just going to the Danny. Be back in a minute.
I'll see you back here, right?
Scotch to love it.
That's it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, and a mother's and tonic, Tom.
What a clean-up, eh?
Yeah, you bet. Bring the change, love, will you? Do you mind? I just want to have a look at that.
Sorry, dear. Okay.
Oh, sorry, love. Yeah.
That's all right, love. There you are. Oh. What's up, love?
Oh, I don't know. You make a bit, and it makes you want to make a bit more. Why be greedy?
Yeah. Cheers, love.
Cheers.
Oh, cheerio.
Bye.
See, potatoes have had it.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, the already market heard yesterday. Crops a total throwaway. So what happens to the potato merchants on the stock exchange? Down, right down.
Well, that's only to be expected, isn't it?
Yeah. Like Bluey says, who buys and sells on the stock exchange these days? Lot of ready mugs. Bank clerks, doctors, housewives. Mob of new chums who don't know nothing about it. Blimey, even the trade unions are buying shares these days, you know that?
Yeah, I heard.
So here we got Picton's potato crisps. 6 and 6 yesterday, 3 and 9 today.
It's a bit of a drop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of ruddy lunacy, love. It's like Bluey says. Them sellers are panicked out of a good thing. Picton's turned to importing potato crisps last year. The price is down now, but it'll be up again tomorrow. Now's the time to buy when they're on the floor.
You sure?
Look, you watch the price when the press boys have got onto it.
Well, why don't you buy them then? Or is it too late?
Got to be up bright and early in the morning, love. And I've sunk every bit of tinkle we got in them strawberries.
What about today's turnover then?
Look, what do you think I tell you about them shares for? Because I know I can't buy them. I paid for it. I bought them strawberries off a new Spanish lot on credit till tomorrow. That's where the day's takings have got to go. Of course, the rest is ours, but then it'll be too late.
Look, we've still got a lot of chips left over, Billy, and we can't grumble.
Yeah, I know, but it's capital tied up, isn't it?
I've got bargains, Carl, Billy.
I've got an idea.
It's better.
That'll do it.
Yeah, fascinating sight, aren't I? Lock up full of perishables and you sucking in all the trade with your strawberries.
I can sell you some, Louis.
Yeah, bet you could. 10 bob a punnet.
No, I've bloated a lot to you for what I paid.
Yeah. How much on top?
But nothing on top. Now, the fact is, Bluey, I've got a share.
You want some advice on it?
Oh, rule number 3. Never push what you're going to buy.
Are you fair dinkum about this, Billy? What's wrong with the strawberries, for instance?
Wrong with them? Nothing's wrong with them.
Hey, watch it, Bluey. We dodge about one another down the lane, but we never swap rubbish without saying.
That's right. Customers copy sometimes, but, well, you know about that. These strawberries, they're Spanish. It's a new way of preserving them. Scientific process. You can hear a lot about it. But I'll tell you one thing, Louis. You buy them strawberries, you're in for a lot of finance. I've got the old corner on them. Enough for a week.
How much?
300.
300, nothing.
You want to see the invoices?
No, listen. I had a little share myself last week, and I burnt me tiny little fingers on.
Look, I don't want no lectures. Just spare me the elderly advice. I get enough of that from Sarah every time all pauses to take breath.
I'm telling you. I'll lay down 150 in cash, and the rest when I've cleared the strawberries.
You're right, Lark, aren't you? Why don't you buy half? Let me sell the rest elsewhere.
Because what you're selling me is a corner. Here, count out 150.
Yeah, what are you writing? Ah, no, I don't want no IOUs. They're perishable.
No. You take this down to the garden, give it to old Sol, the sunny fruit flogger. He'll endorse your credit at the bank.
Eh?
Look, sport, I don't touch those strawberries until you've got £300 worth of shares. And I'll have a chat with old Sol tonight.
I don't read you, Bluey. Straight, I don't.
High finance, Billy. High finance. I can't lose, and neither can you. Fair enough. Hey?
Very special for you now. Here it is.
Hiya, Danny.
Yeah,
scorcher, isn't it? Hey, Sam, first sizzle. I've never known anything like it.
I bet Mum isn't some bacon in this.
Probably packing. She comes back tomorrow.
Yeah. Where's Bluey this morning? He ain't got him. I didn't see him at the garden.
I don't know, Sam. He told me to keep the stall clear for an exclusive line. What it is, though, I don't know. He's here. He is. Oh, what's he got here? What you got there, then?
Yeah, Bluey! Take your coat off, you get sunstroke. What's the race? What you got, Danny?
I don't know. Gold for the price of brass, the way Bluey's going on.
Hi, Bluey. Give me a hand for 50 quid.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you the price of a cold drink, Bonnie.
Why is it? Looks like molasses. Pink molasses.
Must be the heat. Open another tray.
There's no need to. It's oozing out. These aren't supposed to be your strawberries, are they, Billy?
They was. Hey, listen, Bluey, I told you, it's a scientific process. Well, the Spaniards must have undershot our weather. You can't blame them, can you? We haven't had a day like this since Captain Cook.
Billy wouldn't offload Mark deliberately, Bluey. What was the deal?
The deal was my bad luck. To save your sweet talk. I know what I've done myself.
Done yourself? You flaming well done me what with all your ravings about high finance. Look, I'm supposed to pay Sol tomorrow night. How am I going to do that if you can't flog this lot and pay me?
Yeah, and how am I going to set up a nice stall for Mrs. Jessel's homecoming, eh? Put all the buying money I had into this later. Squash. Derry, what's the name of the hotel your mother's staying at?
Can't even afford to get sloshed.
Have a sure, Billy. 2 large Scotch.
2 large Scotch.
You sound as if you think we're running in harness. Listen, if I ever found you beside me between the shafts, I'll kick you to death.
2 large Scotch.
Put it out, Billy.
I'll have nothing, thanks, twice.
No. I've just been down to Southend to check on things. Everything's hunky-dory. All we got to do now is spring a buyer.
What are you...
Excuse me, Mr. Truscott, but are you referring to me?
We got the money?
Well, hardly now, would I? But you come along with me and I'll get 500 for you.
Oh, no, you won't, Crawley. You'll get 650.
Yes, that's right. That's what I said. 650. You come along too, Billy. After all, you started the ball rolling. Cash on the nail, too. That's me.
Listen, if you're flogging Polly Jessel's stall between you, you can take the commission money, Tookie, all of it. You can roll it into a tight wad and stuff it where it'll hurt most.
Well, you and I seem to have this little bit of business all to ourselves, don't we?
Hey, Bluey!
Hey, Danny, you got anything to set up?
No, everything's turned with this heat. Sam, I just seen Bluey going down the lane with his suitcase. Now, I called out to him, but he didn't look back.
Well, it's only to be expected, isn't it, Danny?
Do you mean to say that he's leaving the manor?
Well, I suppose so. What else can he do?
But Mum wouldn't have held anything against him. It was the first bit of bad luck he had. We'd get it every week.
She must have let off at him a bit when he went down to Southend yesterday. They take offence pretty quick, these Australians. It's the language barrier.
Yeah. What's your Billy?
Oh, hey, Danny.
Got a good line, eh?
Yeah, got nothing. Where's Bluey?
Mum! Give us that when we come from our face! Look at him!
You got set up
Looks
nice
like a film.
early.
Yeah. You go home, Mum, and freshen up.
What are you doing down here at this end of the lane all dressed up?
Well, it's nice to see you take it so cheerful, Polly. Well, I hadn't thought of it, but I could use this. How much do you want for it? I mean, on top of the information money.
Well, my stall, go on with you. You got a good one of your own.
And he's going to keep it to us, Mr. Sandham, at the top end. Go on, Mrs. Jessel. Suck you for a good price. It's a good stall.
Here, are you two talking in code, or have I had a touch of the sun? What you talking about?
Well, our deal, Polly.
What deal? I've been by the sea all month.
You sold last night, Polly.
So what? I was living in luxury in Southend last night.
You sold, Polly.
Who to, Mr. Took? You?
Now listen, Polly. I hear everything, see? I mean, you really do see, don't you? Now, you're accredited representative. Mr. Sandham's accredited representative. and a lot of money changed hands. Now, that's a market custom, isn't it? That's the way it's done, isn't it?
That's the way you're done, Tukey. Now, I was present at the beginning of that little negotiation, and I never heard Mrs. Jessel's name mentioned. Of course, I wouldn't want to grass on anybody, but if I had to be a witness in court, naming names and so on, well, I mean, you really do see, don't you?
Here, accredited representative. Accredited how?
Truscott with your bit of paper.
Oh, you're in some sort of agony, Mr. Took. I mean, you must be. Mr. Truscott don't even work for me anymore. He come down to Southend yesterday to say goodbye.
Yeah, you've been diddled, Mr. Sandham. You've been put in the middle.
I shall want to have a talk with you, Mr. Took, about this amount of money that's changed hands. I shall want an accounting.
You're all curled up, Mr. Took. The only bit of paper I ever give Mr. Truscott was said he could buy for me up at the garden.
Buy? Not S-E-double-L.
Well, it's nearly 11. Come on, Took.
Go on, Tukey. Carry your load off like a man, you ruddy bug. Here, and tell Mr. Sandham how Bluey Truscott's made up with all his lolly. Here, what am I laughing about? I've got to pay Sol tonight. How am I going to do that? And how are you going to buy produce?
I know it's late, but we're not going to work today. What's the matter, Sammy?
How are you going to buy produce any day? That's what's the matter. Bluey's been running up a lot of bills on your account.
Are you all curled up? Mr. Truscott said he'd settle all the credit, and he even gave me a lecture how to knock up my own.
Look, you'll find yourself in a red up the garden, Paul, that's for certain. He's made off with Tukey's money, and we're all in a pot.
Oh, you're very well.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah, Billy. Mr. Truscott asked me to give you this just before he went.
From Bluey.
Well, go on,
See what it is. What's it say, Billy?
For that great big hulking Australian outsider. He's done right by us after all. He's settled up my debt. He's fixed your credit, Paul.
I told you.
And a dollop on top.
Oh.
And he's still 300 odd quid to the good.
Oh.
And Tukey's the only loser.